Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. First things we got is today's matchups. Our first matchup is Jameer Nelson versus Mike Conley Jr. Jameer Nelson, starting point guard for the Orlando Magic. He was an All-Star a few years ago. He's a he's a pretty good point guard. I don't think he's All-Star level anymore. Um, he's right below all-star level. He's not one of the elite point guards in the league like Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Darren Williams. He's none of those guys, but he is a pretty he's a pretty good point guard. He's very reliable and consistent, so you know what you can get out of him usually. Mike Conley Jr. He's the starting point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies. Very young. He's pretty fast. I like his game. I'm gonna give this matchup to Jameer Nelson. I think Jameer Nelson is better. I think Mike Conley has the potential to eventually be better than Jameer, but right now I think Jameer Nelson has the upper hand there. All right, next thing we're going to talk about is DeMar DeRozan versus OJ Mayo. That's our next today's matchup. And DeMar DeRozan got the starting shooting guard position on the Toronto Raptors when Marco Bellinelli joined New Orleans in that trade. That was the Jarrett Jack trade. DeMar DeRozan has been very good. Last year was his rookie season. This is his second year in the league, and he's actually impressed me a lot. He wasn't, last year in his rookie season, the three candidates for Rookie of the Year were one, Tyreke Evans, who won it, two, Stephen Curry, who was runner-up, and then the third major candidate was Brandon Jennings. DeMar DeRozan wasn't there yet. He wasn't even averaging in double figures in scoring last year, but he has potential to be very good in this league. I really like the way he plays. He has a lot of potential, and he's young, so I really think he can be. He can even develop into maybe an all-star a couple of times in this league later in his career. OJ Mayo lost his starting shooting guard position to Tony Allen, who was the backup shooting guard for the Celtics last year. If that were me, I would be pretty embarrassed. But Tony Allen is a very defensive-minded guard, and I think that they wanted they wanted more of a defensive player than an offensive player in the starting lineup. OJ Mayo is still very good. He was the starting shooting guard for Memphis last year. Now he's playing backup. Got a good amount of playing time in the playoffs this year against San Antonio in the first round when they upset the Spurs, and then even when they lost in 7 games to the Oklahoma City Thunder in the second round of the playoffs. He's a valuable component to that team. I'm going to give this matchup to DeMar DeRozan, and I will tell you why. Right now, OJ Mayo and DeMar DeRozan I actually think they're about tied in skill level. However, because DeMar DeRozan is younger and has so much potential to be very, very good, I have to give it to DeMar DeRozan there. Okay, Dallas versus Miami, Game 5 of the NBA Finals. That's tonight at 9 p.m. on ABC. You can check that out. As for NBA Talk, I will see you next time.